Right now, Minigun is down 1-0. As he is our red proto spawning in the right bottom side of this map, of course, representing team complexity. And Bischu is our Swedish proto spawning in the left top side of Ohana, which also means family. And Ben, family sticks together.
Yes, yes it does, Kev. It absolutely does, all day, every day, just like Bio, Marine Marauder. It sticks together.
Unless you're Tasia.
Unless you're Tasia.
They don't stick together, man. Like, I think the secret to Tasia's success is that all of his bio units, they hate each other.
The
so
secret to Tasia's success is domestic violence.
Ooh. A little cheesy over here from Bischu. That's at least one gate, and he's still not producing any probes. So Bischu's throwing in some serious cheese over here on Ohana.
Going for the quick win, and will Minigun spot it? He's
a lot of Protoss players. They either scout the natural or they just scout the opponent's base.
Yeah, it's a pretty clever position for this proxy. It will be proxy 2 gate.
I don't think that Minigun is going to scout it.
Bischu's still not position of that second gate. It's awful far forward. Minigun is going to do the circuit, and what is he going to see?
Is he actually scouting down the ramp?
Key moment in the game.
He will spot it.
Bischu just barely misplacing because Minigun would not have scouted that had the gateway's been backwards just a couple more hexes, and we do immediately get the second gate down from Minigun, and this is great for Minigun.
It's a forge actually, man.
Oh.
So he's going to answer with the forge. Some people like to answer with a second gate, so I can't blame you for that. I'm personally one of those guys that if I spot double gate, I like to get a double gate myself, because it takes so long for the reinforcing zealots from these two gates to make it to my base that I feel I will always have an advantage. But Minigun instead is going to answer with the forge, which I also think is a correct decision, so do not get me wrong.
Yeah, he can drop a cannon in the mineral line and just make sure his probes keep it alive. He's chrono boosting out a zealot very quickly. And this is just great positioning on everything. It's going to be almost impossible for Bischu to hit that cannon.
I really wonder where
excellent zealot placement.
I really wonder where Bischu is going to take this. Bischu is going to end up losing his probe immediately. He could have won that zealot war because he actually got a slice off before Minigun did, but he did not want to take that zealot fight. Instead, he's going to wait for his second zealot, but we can already see in the production depth, Bischu went back to producing probes, but he's 7 workers behind.
Yeah, almost impossible situation for Bischu
here.
Minigun
is doing this so good. He's reading it so well.
Perfect proxy 2-gate defense thus far. I'm not sure if that cannon covers the very outside of the mineral line here, so Minigun might have to micro some probes here. But for the most part, this has just been excellent.
Well, he wants to power or protect his buildings as well, so I think it's still decent placement, but you're right. I'm not sure if it can. Definitely doesn't
cover that assimilator.
No, it definitely doesn't cover the assimilator, but it covers pretty much everything else. So, all good. Minigun getting additional gates. Most important thing, but Minigun did not overreact. He dropped the cybernetics core in time. He read the situation perfectly. Bischu went back to building probes, and Minigun just somehow felt it. Well, he does have a scout over here as well, so perhaps he saw it.
This is just the best defense ever, man. He's doing everything at the right time.
Didn't lose anything.
Not overreacting, not underreacting either.
Yep.
And just very well done. First Stalker's going to pop out here in just a second, and with that, Bischu's aggression will be crushed.
It's probably still going to end up losing.
No, it gets stuck.
The assimilator, I think, Minigun tries to lure him into the cannon. That's not going to work. So far, very nice micro from Minigun. Minigun still did not lose any of his zealots. Picked off 2 zealots now already.
Look at the control from Minigun. Assimilator does fall. Does finally lose a single zealot, but you know what? I think Minigun will trade a zealot and an assimilator for 4 or 5 zealots.
Any day of the week, man. This also means that Minigun will immediately be able to leave. And Bischu's trying to produce 2 stalkers over here. If those 2 stalkers get out, which I guess they will because the rest doesn't really have much CPS. Actually, Minigun is going to ignore this and he's going to try to be aggressive with his quicker, I would say, in between brackets warp gate.
He's going to turn right around in 4 gate, Kev. He's got 1, 2, 3,
this
4
is a little bit tricky. He's going to end up losing that stalker immediately. Now we're going to have a nice stalker war. 2 stalkers against 2 stalkers, but Bischu gets more shots off, so Bischu will win that engagement.
Minigun does have the probe on Bischu's side of the map, and honestly, Kevin, he could put this pylon anywhere. He could put it right in Bischu's main base if he wanted. He's still got to deal with these units at his front.
But he's building a robo as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I do agree with you. If he would have just gone for 4 gate, I don't think there's any way in this world that Bischu would have ever been able to defend it.
And he may still go for the 4 gate, just maybe getting
or 3 gate pressure.
Robo for the security.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't want to die to DTs, you never know. Happened to me all the time. Nice micro right there by Minigun. Now he has to be careful again because it's 4 stalkers for Bischu and only 3 for Minigun. Minigun warping in 2 additional stalkers.
Okay, no, still no sentry.
Nice micro.
Oh, does pick off a stalker there, but Minigun also gets one of Bischu's stalkers and keeps his probe alive as well, and I'm sure we're going to see a Zealot working off this pylon.
Minigun still has a 6 worker advantage as well. Now finally he does have that pylon into the main base of Bischu, so I don't really see this game going Bischu's way in any possible way. I'm trying to figure out a scenario where I could see Bischu winning this game, but I'm not able to come up with one.
Minigun kicks his router, disconnects, they regame, and Bischu wins the regame.
With a proxy.
Look at this. Look how cute this is. Sup, bro? You can't go up your ramp?
Nope. Once you leave, you can never come back. That's what Minigun said. Bischu's like, hey. I did not agree with those rules. This is my base, but it doesn't really matter as Bischu does call GG. And it's 1-1. Minigun is looking very good in both games. Now, I think game 1 he lost due to some weird circumstances. The DTs did a little bit of damage. The mothership Vortex, that was a weird movement. He shouldn't have gone there. Other than that, I felt there were scenarios in game 1 where Minigun played perfect. And I felt now once more he played better than Bischu.
Minigun played a great game there on Ohana. And that means he's going to be forcing the 3rd game. It's going to be Entombed Valley. Guys, the winner of this next game advances to our final, guarantees themselves at least $250.
But if they win that, man,
they get $750, and of course will be birthed into the fourth season of the North American Star League. Holy cow.
I actually think we should recount it. We should go to the 2nd season.
It is actually the 2nd season.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Because before we were here, there wasn't really no
just
season.
In.
You know that Stefano is the champion of the NASL Season 1.
Quick break, and then we're back with more StarCraft from the North American Star League. Stick around, folks. Lots more to come. Bye.